Who is the judge, first of all, and what did the judge rule?
U.S. District Judge Thomas Schroeder, who's based in Winston-Salem, said that based on the arguments that were presented by both the state and by the different advocacy groups challenging the law, including the U.S. Department of Justice, by the way.
Eric Holder, Attorney General.
That is correct. That he did not think that the people challenging the law were likely to prevail at trial. So he refused to prevent the parts of the law that are going to go in effect this fall from moving forward. He also, however, did not dismiss the case, which is what the state asked. And so it's quite possible that there are some aspects of the law that are more grounded than others. And so he didn't throw the thing out outright, but he also didn't say that he thought that the plaintiffs were likely to prevail here.
What does this mean for November 2014 elections in North Carolina?
Well, what this means is that the early voting period will be reduced from 17 days to 10 days, and that was the case during all the primary cycle and the runoff cycle. When the state passed, or when the General Assembly passed this law, what it said was that counties will be allowed and encouraged, in fact, to keep their early voting sites open the same number of hours under the 10-day period that they had open under the 17-day period. They're not required to, but they are encouraged to. The other thing it did was it eliminated what's called one-stop early voting, which was people who had not registered to vote registering to vote and casting ballots on the same date. That's done away with. And then it also ended the pre-registration of 16 and 17-year-olds. When they went through school, they were allowed to register to vote when they turned 16 or 17. They just wouldn't be eligible to vote until they turned 18. And that was sort of if you will, it was sort of like an extension of the motor voter law, where when you went to get a driver's license, you were registered to vote. You were asked if you wanted to do that. This was a way of doing that in the schools.